737-800 in WestJet colours. Now, the plan was to do a flight, of course, in the brand new INI builds A320neo, but unfortunately, it's not made it to release with some A5, so yeah, I think a lot of people are going to have to postpone that a little bit, but we're in some A5, we've got the 737 out. Touch wood, I've now done even more playing around with Windows and OBS and graphics drivers and all that stuff, because last time I streamed, of course, 787, things were not looking great, so I've played around with Sim a little bit, I've played around the OBS settings. I must admit, Simulate has made things a lot smoother, in my opinion. I've done a little test flight as well, so fingers crossed, all goes to plan. Yeah, things should be looking a little better. Message back to me mate in New York, who will be doing ATC for a arrival today, so that's all good as well. I put out a request there, so of course Thursday being the IVAO XA online day. Admittedly, a lot of the ATCs are currently down south of the US, but we're going to do a flight again, Toronto to LaGuardia. I did the reverse this a couple of weeks ago, but again, this is kind of acting both as a flight and a test. I want to make sure that sim runs smooth, there's no issues, no dramas, no lags, nothing runs at stupid FPS. Because again, this has always been fine, the sim has always been fine, it's just OBS and Windows that decides to run things at about half an FPS. So, jump in the cockpit, let's prepare ourselves for departure. First things first, battery comes on, and that's a buzzer. Why? My throat wasn't max. Right, batteries on, solar lights armed. We're going to set the logo lights not required, steady lights is fine, anti-collision lights off, off, off. We can set the packs to auto if we want them, so if we want to get some air conditioning in the aircraft while the aircraft is stationary, just want to turn them off again when we set the aircraft up before departure. Our switches to nav and nav. Welcome Sim Pilots, welcome Fitz, welcome Tom, welcome Mr. Samir, how are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. So far so good myself. I actually have to work tomorrow, so I'm hoping the Zooms don't run out too late tonight. But we'll see how things go. Also, set up the flight plan in pounds this time, so there'll be no random conversions halfway through, trying to figure out, why is this not working properly? So, departing from Charlie Yankee Yankee Zulu. Stand is a massive podium. There you go, Charlie 27. And we'll grab our GPS position for the IRS. Head of to route and plug in our departure and arrival, which is Kilo Lima Golf Alpha LaGuardia. Right, cool. So, flight number this evening is going to be WestJet 1204. WestJet 1204. Runway and all that will configure in just a second. First things first, we're going to plug in our routes. Before we do that, we're showing the passenger process, shouldn't we? So we're going to go over to GSX. Going to request refueling.
The fueling truck is on its way.
And we're going to request boarding.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do
that's
it.
what it always says, but we still board the aircraft anyway. So you can see now GSX just connects up to the little stand unit here and marks it as boarding, which is pretty good. No pop-up yet, so I've actually noticed that the jet bridge isn't even working at stand. I don't know if it's just too far away from it or anything, but if I try to operate jetways, it just doesn't quite reach the aircraft, so we'll have to go without. Probably means we're going to have floating passengers on board today, but hey, at least means we're going to have assignment position, good in position, and we should get a pop-up saying, would you like to choose passengers or crew? And then we'll just go straight to passengers and go from... Oh no, oh, it's already gone straight in, okay. Passengers 50 out of 174 already.
Fuel truck is in position.
Yes,
please don't load
cool.
aircraft until the fuel. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired
flight
fuel
time 55
quantity.
minutes, departure in approximately 25 past, which was 23 minutes. 78, 150 passengers? Is that really maxed out? Oh, don't... This isn't my 737 interior. I've not installed the packs or anything. This is oh, what's my fancy? Hang on, let me try that. Let me just close packs and reload it. I don't know if I've got like packs installed twice, one with Orbex, one with the actual add-on, but that there was not my fancy 737. Having a FPS problem? I'm hoping I have some pilots. It's like I said, I've done a couple more hours tweaking things, done a test flight with the new sim updates. Everything looks okay, everything looks smooth, so now it's just a case of actually trying it out and giving it a go for real. Oh, come on, Pax. Nice and shrinking cache today. There we go. Right, start flight. That's all good.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
22 minutes departure. And there we go. That's more like it. That's my fancy interior. We've got the cabin areas, the gate, all the things in the back, got toilets as well. Yeah, that's what I'm missing out on. Cool. Yes, Wi-Fi, no entertainment. No body music, but we have got WestJet safety briefing, which you can use. Yes, snacks, no meals, cost cards not required for the US, and their flight number does not continue. Let's just start boarding, and we can start plugging in. Although actually we've got fuel down here already, so.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Of course, that's now in kilos, so. Cool, let's do some maths then. That's LBS in kg is 6249. Boom. Right, routing. First one is going to be Volanta. Then we fly direct to Avon. Directs to Aldil. Whoops, not Aldi, Aldil. Romeo Kilo Alpha. And that's our flight plan completed. Nice and short, nice and snappy. It's only a 55-minute flight time today, not a particularly long one. That'll do it in the background. Do I set up payload as well? I think I do. So 154 passengers. 148. 54 plus 6. And then forward cargo, rear cargo. Cargo is 8.5, so it'll be 4.25, 4.25. No, can't do decimal, can I? Oh, I can do. 4.25. That's fine, so it'll be 4,250. 4,250. That's nice and fun actually. So 8500 minus 3,559. Ah, again that's in pounds. So actually, I'm doing maths wrong. It's 8,500 LBS in kg. Don't get the weights wrong, right? 3.85. That makes more sense. Which again, that's the maximum. So. It's not divided by 2 yet. Come on, Drawyah, better than this. 1927. And 1928. That makes far more sense. Yeah, that makes far more sense. Cool. Right, that's all the plates and head and fuel done. That's all that done here. Performance. Now going back to the flight plan. Zero fuel weights is going to be estimated at 1 kilos. Come on, the one time I try and do things right. 57.7. Nope, so that's that one. Reserve fuel on board today is going to be 6.6. Converted is 2.99. Cost for next on board is going to be 5. With a cruising altitude of flights level 370. Now cruising winds at top climb 314 at 105. Quite windy up at cruise tonight. But of course we will listen to the weather information at LaGuardia. At Toronto and get our info from that. We can go back FMC now, go to our departures. So right now we are planning departure for runway 23 on a captive 3 departure. 23, capture 3.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat,
right, so status, let's go our weather information for Toronto today.
Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you.
Charlie
After you put your
Yankee
carry-on
Zulu.
items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it.
Winds 250 at 8 knots, visibility 6 miles, temperature 4 degrees Celsius, dew point 2 degrees Celsius, altimeter 29.85, mist overcast layer at 1300 ft. Winds 250 at 8 knots, visibility 6 miles, temperature.
So, winds were, so visibility 6 miles, winds 250 at 8 knots. It's not particularly windy today. Just got to deal with the low cloud cover. Essentially could mean rain later on, but we'll see how things go when we actually get our flight progress in. Altitude set 37,000. Time of boarding, that's fine, check response, yeah. Probably a little bit behind departure, but shouldn't be too excessive. Right, so I'll take off information. So again, we could use the aircraft by default. Where's my tablet gone? Don't tell me this aircraft doesn't come with a tablet. Oh, that's rub it. Okay, default it is. I swear this aircraft is like EFB default free. Is it like a setting I've now turned off? I just completely don't know where it is now. That's annoying. Ah, well, okay. Center gravity, you can pull that from the initial reference. 25.7. 25.7? Yeah, that's what it is. Cool, so 4.79. That's pretty much what it is already. Alright, 146 into the box. And we are pretty much ready for push and start once the aircraft is finished boarding. Flight director is on and on. I don't know why the escape's already in op, we haven't really done anything. Yeah, so just started preparing the aircraft boarding, just a few suitcases left, and hopefully not too long to go now to the, okay, 50% baggage boarding process, so we could be a minute. In that time, quickly drag over the flight info. That's us at stand here as WestJet's 1204. See, a lot smoother this as well. This is running a lot smoother. There's no massive, horrible frame rate drop issues. New York currently offline, but the plan is once I've departed, my mate should be logging in to New York Centre, and therefore it will be ATC guiding us all the way down to the ground. So we're on page 16 or 17. Cheers, dude. Let's bring it back, shall we? Menu, PMDG set up, aircraft equipment, right at the back, and it's going to be Wi-Fi antenna, nav radio, ignition, pressurization, high browse, stairs. And then displays. Yeah. Check them again. Pass, W right, take off bump. Cross the next company.
We're on your turn
18. No, I don't see it, I'm afraid. I'll look into it later. It's not a massive kind of like, ooh, I need it desperately to fly, because I've already got the numbers down. I'll do my free time. Right, the cabin crew introduce flight, and then we'll speak to the passengers ourselves.
Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap.
Now, since
Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the
hand,
full upright and
sorry,
locked position for
fuel
departure.
pumps.
Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
Low pressure. Start. Perfect. You'll have to also come on. Cool. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this WestJet flight 1204 from Toronto Pearson to LaGuardia. Flight time today, 55 minutes. Nice short little hop for you today as we take you into New York City. With the temperature right now, it stands at 38 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds a little bit steady, but no rain currently being forecasted until the weekend. We know you have plenty of options when it comes to your choice of carriers between Toronto and New York, so thank you for choosing us today. I'll sit back, relax, enjoy your flights. Our cabin crew on board today are here to serve you, but also primarily here for your safety, so please listen to any instructions they give you, including the safety briefing, in just a couple of minutes. The seatbelt sign will now be turning on, so please make sure wait to your seats, please be seated, and we will shortly be preparing ourselves for departure in the next couple of minutes, just as we finalise the last few things in the cockpits. Let's just get a message to them. Cool, so, cabin has been introduced. We will wait for the baggage to finish. As soon as that's all... Oh, they're done. Okay, cool. In that case, we can get out of there. Cockpit's all set up, everything's configured. I'm happy with how it all looks. Runway 23 departure, which I can grab off the ground charts. Shouldn't be too excessive. That's looking a bit slow, but it's not like unbearable, unusable like it has been in the past. Taxi, C4, cool. Ooh, is that a brake? Yes, there is. Okay, we should have a flight plan as well, just in case there are any things to be aware of. So we'll go back to the first page. Steps. There. Okay, so hang on. Let me chart the departure group. So is it kind of runway heading, left hand turn for Saver, which we'll do on our own. I'll just do that. Second, Rokem into Plymouth Park. Yeah, because I'm to departure now, so it's basically kind of fly runway heading before making left hand turn onto the park. That's fine. Cool. You go back. Flight plan looks okay now, and we will. Let's go to an immediate left hand turn departure. There is an altitude restriction of 1,100, which I do need to get to. So 1,100, then it's left hand turn, then it's onwards and outwards. Yeah, so let's turn on the anti-collision lights so that we're ready for engine startup. Hydraulic pumps come on, let's turn the rest of the fuel pumps. When the heating, could turn it on, but it's not particularly required yet. Annoyingly, we don't have the outside air temperature yet. Okay, we can work without that. Over to GSX, and let's prepare for pushback and departure. Nose left, tail right. You request de-icing equipment. GSX choices no, because of course not hard enough just yet.
Please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay, so pushback. Engine starts away from sand. My guess down to ice. On ice following the engines, and then basically turning it all into projectiles or new or push
Hello,
from
Captain.
gates.
We are ready for pushback.
Thank you. Stefan, I saw the tutorial vids. I'd like to at some point. I need to get back onto some of them, but we will try and look at doing more tutorial vids at some point in the near future, yes. Welcome Linda Hayden channel chat, and welcome on Style Transport for London. Hope you guys are doing okay this evening.
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Cool. The tug speed position. Probably best to close the port. There you go, thank you. Proof that all for me. We're on the APU now. APU power has been set, so if we jump over to the tablet and get rid of the ground services, which will be under ground services, release the ground power unit, and remove the chocks. Should in theory be on the parking brake? Yes, we are. Perfect. So if you see my head moving up and down a little bit, so my microphone right now is sitting right in front of my second monitor, so visibility ain't high. Right, so we are all configured now for departure, wait for the pushback tug, get us off the stand, and we can get out. There you go, out to temperature is plus 4 degrees centigrade, so not quite yet freezing, just enough for us to depart without any problems. Ah, okay, right, do we go lane 3 or 4? Charlie or Bravo? Stand by, this is a new one for me. Actually, it's no, it's left I want, so ignore that. What line is this? This is... Where are we going? 3 Charlie, 4 Charlie. So yeah, these are kind of stopping area markers. Bravo. Okay. Tail west 3 Bravo. No, 4 Bravo. I think that is. Yes, 4 Bravo. So lane 4, tail west Bravo.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes. We can release.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Yeah, so like I say, don't want to turn the engines projectiles, so we will push out on our own accord. Right, so
Ladies
we'll
and
walk down
gentlemen,
there
please direct
on
your
the
attention
aircraft.
to the screen for an...
Is that our wing? Oh. My earphones or anything, ear defenders. I think she's the one actually talking. Yeah, so there she is. She's on the ear defenders and the microphone. So she's the one talking to us on the pushback. So I don't know. Normally it's the actual walker that's the one speaking to us. It's the woman's voice we're hearing on the microphone. And she's on the microphone. I don't know why you're just out there. 4 degrees, nothing protecting you. God, it's cold. My friend. Protect yourself. Right, so actually, yeah, we're going to push him back away from where we want to be taxiing, but based on a little U-turn right in front of us, which is this one here, we'll be able to kind of get ourselves out of the problems. Safe briefing applies, English and French for WestJet. Very shortly, taxing to runway and departing for LaGuardia. So passengers might need to reduce a little bit. As the GSX Pro 7000 for forget. If you push as the aircraft, it's a horrible thing to do. 18,000 and steering, the temperature, air temp, cabin. How's the temperature in this aircraft again? No idea. Oh well. Please come off. Pushback now be completed. Any second now. Yeah, I should have gone to the 3 marker, that's a bit closer, but that's fine. Falls okay. So we'll put a push, little loop there as well, we can do. And yeah, so far so good. How's the frame rate, guys? That's the thing I'm really caring about right now. Hopefully the frame rate isn't running at stupid crazy slow. If it's running smooth, then I am happy.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes. That's the prime one. Let's push the brakes. And then set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
No, we don't,
Disconnect.
because the engines haven't started yet. But brakes are set. Which means we now have permission to start our engines. Engine to ground. Everything else is good. Taps are off. Perfect. Right, engine 2, let's watch it. Engine 2, fuel flow starts. How's the volume mix 2, guys, if you're watching? Hopefully this should be a little bit better now after streaming, you guys like the engine's too quiet or the voice is too loud. So I've mixed things around again with the audio. Hopefully this is running a little bit smoother. Thank you. Merci.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Maybe I can be a bit louder. Sure. Turn the volume up a little bit then. Stand by. Right, I should be a little bit louder now. Hopefully that should be a little better for you guys. But again, let me know if you want some adjustments. Engine 1, start. And engine 1, fuel flow, go. So we're about 40 minutes away now from LaGuardia, from York Centre coming online. By the time we depart and get going, that's about right. Right, that's all engines on. Switch the engine power, that's on, AP bleed off, AP off, everything on the upper panel looking good. Quick systems control check.
If there is an emergency landing on water, retrieve your life vest located under your seat.
Elevator's
beside your
good.
leg rest. En cas d'atterrissage d'urgence
Aileron's
sur un
good.
plan, récupérez votre gilet de sauvetage situé sous votre siège.
Rudder good.
Dans la console à côté de votre repose-chambre.
So that's good,
The red
perfect.
card is
I'm happy
if
with that.
required. Enlevez la couronne
Right. Quick check of the ground. I think push back is completed, disconnected, which we are. Ground crew all gone. Taxi lights on. It's announced to Unicorn that we are taxiing Toronto traffic. This is WestJet's 1204. Taxiing to runway 23, ready for departure to LaGuardia. And there's an air kind of goes 24 right, it's fine. Right, that's down to 5. Parking brake released, and take off brake sets to RTO.
As a reminder, personal electronic devices must remain in airplane mode for the
Increase
duration of
throttle, quick.
flight.
Do that in a second, sorry, because that's aren't fully deployed.
Si votre appareil électronique reste coincé dans votre siège, n'essayez pas de le récupérer ou d'ajuster votre siège. Demandez immédiatement
There we
l'aide
go.
d'un membre de l'équipage de cabine. If your
Alright, max
electronic
throttle,
device becomes stuck
no
in your seat, do not
takeoff
adjust the
buzzer
seat
there,
upon
which
your
means
retrieval.
engines
Call your
are
cabin
fully
crew
configured
immediately
for
for
departure. Super.
An illustrated safety card
Aircraft on the ground also going to be taxiing behind us, so we'll do that for them. 787 TUI, we'll just spot on the ground in just a second. So we're taxiing behind us, also making our way to this runway 23.
Afin d'éviter de vous blesser ou de blesser les autres, faites attention en récupérant vos bagages dans les compartiments supérieurs. Always use care when retrieving carry-on baggage to avoid injury to yourself.
Essentially, runway 23, make a right hand turn, taxi to the very end, and then we find ourselves at the runway itself. Not a long taxi, nice and straightforward. Just remember, is it the inner taxiway or the outer taxiway for departures? I believe it's going to be the outer taxiway. On the 737, the nose gear works a little bit different, actually more realistically compared to some add-ons where, depending on your angle of input, you might be a little bit harsh. Yeah, for the aircraft, 737s, one surprising still used as a taxi. It feels a bit different to everything else. The nose gear is kind of beneath the pilot as opposed to behind the pilot in the A320, and just kind of the way the nose gear tilts, I think the Phoenix locks it to 45 degrees, or the Airbus itself is locked to 45 degrees or something. With this aeroplane, you're getting basically full 360 nose gear movement, so just get that angle right, so you're not slowing down too much and do not basically overstressing the nose gear for a taxi. And if you bring the aircraft to a halt, and then have the gear locked to be 180 degrees left or right, then yeah, you're going to be a little bit of a struggle. So again, relatively smooth turns like this, not a problem. If you get to your tighter ones, it's like, ooh, are we doing this right? You're getting the angles correct. Air Canada 787 is now airborne. I'll double check when I go into in just a second. So it's myself, 738 and two 787s currently gracing the area of Toronto. I'm just trying to spot them on the departure. So it is probably not. 272 down 24 right, so departing out that way. They're running 6 miles of visibility plus low altitude of clouds. There are 4,000 I see they're well above the cloud layer. There's 278 behind us. The Air Canada is currently inbound or outbound for. Oh, Keflavik, not bad a real route. That's. Well, I wish them all the best. Lights are active, so that's not a problem. I've got to say, the Sims frame rate right now is so much. Well, Sims frame rate is better, but the stream frame rate is so much better now I've played around with it. I mean, if you remember the last time I actually did the stream, LaGuardia to Toronto, the other way around, there's a few moments where it's kind of got a bit stuttery. Again, same for Miami to Jacksonville. I completely gave up on Madrid to Rome because things have just got really, really bad for us. But now, this is as smooth as you can possibly be. This is beautiful. I've also I've run an update to OBS as well, so this should be running a little bit smoother. Had to change a few of my tweaks and settings around because, of course, the new version of OBS has slightly different encoding options, which again, played around with, and I think this is probably about as good as we can get it. Again, touch wood. Right, not too far to go now. Check, is that the wrong way ahead of us? I'm starting to make it right to the right. Nope, that's parallel taxiway, which, yeah, perfect. So that's runway 23 just there. In just a moment, we'll line up and make our departure out of there. Of course, all on voice intercom. Looks like the other two traffic are just text pilots, which again, not the end of the world, but it's going to read what they're saying. And yeah, fingers crossed, should be a pretty smooth old flight to New York. Right hand turn. We won't go to the very back of the runway, we don't really need it for this. So a little bit heavier than I guess usual for 737. Fair bit of cargo on board this one. But it's only about 6 pound payload. Fuel amount is minuscule, about 6 tons of fuel on board this aircraft today, so not really a massive requirement for a takeoff run. On the autothrust also goes straight onto the N1. Our nav should also be on. Perfect. Toronto traffic, WestJet 1204, line up runway 23 and departing. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. About 5 minutes behind schedule, but easy, you can catch up time once we're airborne. Set yourselves on the centre line. So we'll do. Right, activate the transponder, TARA, activate the chrono, and let's do it, shall we? Throttle 40. Engines 1-2 stable. N1 set. Master caution, don't need that. Airspeed live.
knots.
80 knots. 100. V1 rotates.
Positive recline.
We're up. Stable. And beautiful. Alright, start left hand's turn, nose down a little bit, start to increase our speed. More distance to trim, you get nose up a little bit more. Sorry, more banks. Yeah, I just feel like this is a bit of a bank angle there. This is a bit steep for the airplane, but for the most part, it seems relatively okay. We'll level up on those here, so just throw a direct 2 on the LFMS, and then I think it's just good to stick the autopilot on at the aircraft take control of this flight. From this point on, really. Trim comes way down. Way down, there we go. Alright, so since this is a salvage, that was direct. Yeah, I'll take care because this is a vector departure, which will kind of fly runway heading to certain points. So that's all good. Right, flaps 1. Yeah, flaps up now, okay. And there you have it. WestJet 737, airborne, and en route. OBS looks a bit stuttery there. See, I don't mind OBS being stuttery here. The stream playback is smooth. That's what I care about. OBS on my end can do whatever it wants. As long as the output's okay, that's when I'm happy. This is much better now. So much better to what I've seen before. Traffic can come online for both. And yeah, just kind of sit back, relax, enjoy the flight as we make our way to LaGuardia. That's a nice screenshot there as well. Very excited for MS24. Some screenshots coming out of that looking pretty good. Hopefully my Tower add-ons from 2020 should be compatible. And yeah, just kind of see what the future brings with this one really. As we continue our climb out now, left-hand bank. There we go, decent cabin. Right, onwards and outwards. I'm going. No, we'll leave it as this for now. It's fine. Weather above cloud looking so much better as well. Down below cloud level it's just grey and gloomy. This is nice. This is comfy. Hang on, do I see seatback? You shouldn't do. Oh, that's just about PMDG, fair enough. I was going to say, is that seatback entertainment? That's not right. But no, it's just the PMDG's default seatback setup. Some livery creators are quite fancy with it. The Ryanair passenger just disguises the seatback safety panel, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. I'm not going to look at it the entire flight. We're now approaching 10,000 feet, so we can throw off the landing lights. Nothing on this side needs to touch. And then seatbelt side we can turn off probably in the next couple of moments. We're going to right hand turn now. Stabilise ourselves and pretty much there. This one is just a straight line path all the way through to LaGuardia.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet.
Cabin crew.
You may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the left point. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you will be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Alright, so how you guys all doing chats today? Hope you're all keeping alright. Hope you're all keeping well. So let's see the sign off now. Now passage from the cabin, and while we do that, let's pop up the PAX panel, and we'll have a quick look at who's on board our flights today. So 154 people to choose from, and names to recognise, give us a shout, and we'll have a look at their stats. Nobody in Charlotte Kennedy, is that one of the... Sure, it's like a... Is that the daughter of JFK, something like that? Sure, Charlotte Kennedy's part of like the Kennedy family that we all know and love. And they've got Dixon on board as well. I'm thinking Nixon there, sorry. Dixon's unrelated. Jason McDonald, no. No, nobody straight off the bat. I'll double check Charlotte's Kennedy, because I'm fairly certain that's one of the Kennedy daughters. Jackie Williams had a Jackie Kennedy once on my flight from JFK to Heathrow in a Concorde. Jackie Kennedy herself was on board. Yeah, nobody straight away kind of screams out, I know who they are. Yeah. Sorry, I know who this guy is. Sorry, I know who that is, and that is actually quite funny. So I know he is. He's a fantastic guy. He really is. But there's an inside joke in there which I think is beautiful. Okay, moving on. LaGuardia scenery, I'm using FeelThere. Is it FeelThere? Yes, I'm using FeelThere at the moment. This is an okay scenery. It's not like wow, but I picked up on sale. It was like a $5, and it's better than default, and there's no freewares, so I think it's either FeelThere or nothing at the moment. Also, possibly Charlotte Kennedy, definitely David Bailey. Right, let's have a look at Charlotte Kennedy. I'm fairly certain that she's one of the no, Charlotte Kennedy, best I can find, is an actress born in 1994. I'm fairly sure there is. Let's have a look at the Kennedy family tree. There is one I'm I'm sure it's like something similar. Roberts, Joseph, Joan, Patrick. These are all the male kind of politician-y side of things. Things I use good. I'll hear soon. These look very promising. Yes, so Assassin's Phoenix V2 I'm quite excited for. That's something I'm going to pick up as soon as it comes. Is it a free update or is it kind of an add-on pack? I'll do it either way. But I'm thinking of Kathleen, not Charlotte. Kathleen, which is the more Irish name. That's more Caitlin than Charlotte though. Yeah, I think. Oh, there's a Caroline Kennedy, who is the daughter of JFK. I might be on voting, I'm getting confused with, but okay, Charlotte Kennedy, free update. Nice. Yeah, so one of those two. What aircraft do you want the most in Flight Sim 20? Ooh, tough question. I mean, I've got my 737 I'm happy with. Happy with the A320. 787, no, I've got the 789 pretty good. Wouldn't mind an A350, that'd be pretty good for long haul flights. And of course, flying Helsinki to London, 2 hours. Beautiful aircraft to fly. I did that like 2 years ago now, A350 from Helsinki to Heathrow. I think. And I wouldn't mind a 737 Classic, like a 400, even a 200 would be quite nice. Again, both aircraft have flown. The 200 was fantastic though. And when I went to Canada back in June, flew from Montreal to Quebec in the 737-200 with Air Inuits. I've got a safety card somewhere because the cabin crew, despite this, there's like 5 of us on board. And I think we're all kind of plane spotted nerds, so yeah, the cabin crew like, oh, here, have a free safety card, and that was nice. 77 Classic is amazing, yes. Jet 2 would be good, and there's a 300s. Also give us a bit more of a push with the old Orbex Leeds Bradford scenery before they get rid of them. Jet 2 are replacing their 73 family, the entire thing, with A321s. So soon, Jet 2 73s will be a thing of the past. It took a couple of years to arrive in order and all that stuff, but on to go now. Do you need a microphone just to listen to ATV Pilot? Because you connect it to observer mode, you can't hear anything. No, you don't need, you just need a headset to listen, because of course you can fly on VATSIM and IVAO just with text. So, for example, if I wanted to, WestJet 1204, climbing through flights level 250 for flight level 370 inbound. So yeah, you can use text as well if you wanted to. You can do the same for VATSIM. Yeah, no microphone should be required. Just double check your output settings. Sometimes your output could be a little bit wrong, and therefore you won't be able to hear things like speakers or headset. I know with altitude clients on IVAO, sometimes it's just a case of your speakers are not set up correctly. But yeah, Jet 2 replacing the A321s. They'll be a thing of the past soon. Thing of the past. You forget how you're on IVAO, haven't been in a while, just thought of making the account another name. I'm IP banned, can't get around it. I even emailed VATSIM about a week ago, and they're like, thank you for your email. The advisors from 4 years ago decided to use the ban reason we banned you for, therefore, to this day, still no method of turning it around, so So I'll communicate with that, so I'd love to, but it's an IP ban, can't get around it. It is what it is. I'm not going to fight it, I'm not going to fuss over it, it just is what it is. Right, there will be a moment where I need to go AFK for a little bit, mainly because I need to prepare something good. Let me just let me know that I'm actually now entering New York airspace. And while I wait for him to reply, we'll program the approach. No avenue for appeal. It's a fixed ban. They won't ever change their mind. Right, so plug in the approach that we've got on paper. Of course, this is very much subject to change as per AT coming online, but as it stands, 9S22 approach on the Harp 3 arrival. Transition, Kilo Alpha, that's all good. Quick look at the steps. So, Avon, Ordeal, Rim Kilo Alpha Peter, Cypher, Teresa, Ion, Valerie, Base, Harp, Rayleigh, and then LaGuardia. That's interesting, okay. So backtracks there. Yeoman. Back to Rayleigh. Makes a bit more sense. Greco, runway, cool. Departure is kind of out to Proud, and then hold at Proud. Actually, misapproach set up. Right, that's all good to go. Approach is configured. Let's do the numbers, shall we? That's going to be under. That's going to be under approach reference. Perfect. Right, 30 degrees. That's 145 plus 5 knots variable. 110.5 at 224. 105. 105, okay. 224. So head as well for 224 to get all in one place. Just a nice little screenshot there. We'll zoom out a little bit on the co-pilot side and get a nice little screenshot then. Is locked, and that one should be reset. There we go. Right, 224, 224. Right, bong. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good, perfect. Right, you're back to the legs page. One more thing to set up, which is the destination forecast winds. Right, wind information for arrival at flights level 370 top of descent, flight level 200, and then at 10,000 feet. 315 at 107. 311 at 093 and 308 at 45. Good to go. And then one more thing, we'll grab the LaGuardia runway, set up a fix. Right, 370 will be 714.21, 90, 100, 110, 111, 1 at 10 and 1 at. Right, that's our approach now configured. I'm happy with the setup. 70 minutes airborne. And we can hit top of cruise and then top of descent, pretty much just straight after that. very long. Right, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. BRB. Cool, we're back. We just have to take care of a couple of things, and New York should be online in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome, Captain Ray. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're alright, mates. You can see pretty much ready for top descent immediately, so we're going to speak to the cabin now, give them their little chats, and then start descent. Good afternoon. This is an update from the flight deck. We are 25 minutes into the flight now, and have hit our designated cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Only a short cruise for us, as we'll be descending in the next 5 or so minutes. And once we start descent, we'll be then preparing the cabin for our landing into LaGuardia. So once again, this is the cabin crew instructions as they prepare the cabin for a landing. And if you need to use the restrooms, please do so in the next couple of minutes. Once again, weather at New York reading at around 37 degrees Fahrenheit, which should mean wear big jackets, but no forecasted rain, only a little bit of wind. It shouldn't be too bad. It's down there. Once again, we'll be landing or starting descent in the next 5 minutes or so, and we hope you enjoyed the flight episode today, and we thank you once again for choosing WestJet. Cool, so that and I'll go through the PAX message cycling thing. We will now have a look at our arrivals for LaGuardia. I believe it's 3,000 sets, but I'll just double check on the FMS, can I? Yes, then down from actually 3,000 feet, yo man. Hold me to get onto the localizer, perfect. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, from New York Central. Again, if you're on Twitch, do definitely check out Dan. He's a superb guy, great streamer. Absolutely love watching him, absolutely love talking to him. So do check him out. And also with his stream, you get the view of my flights from both the cockpit and the ATC side of things. So recommend it. Check him out. I think he is superb. Cool. Well, while we... Come on, Pax, you're not finished my message yet? We're going into our descent now. Hey, there he is, Mr. Mesco himself. Thanks, dude. Just coming on. We'll chat to you in a bit. Right, so like I say, continue on descent now, passing through right level 340, 3400. Still within half hour of our flight's departure, so we got seconds to go, really. Let's arrive in 22 minutes. Looking at the approach is relatively straight in, so I can see that being the case, really. Come on. Listening. That was in English. You should understand English. Let me go silent for a minute, and yeah, I'll go silent for a minute, let it just catch up, and then we'll go from there. BRB. Cool. Yeah, PAX definitely not going to pick up that anytime soon. So we're just going to ditch that. I now know it's confirmed runway 22 for arrival, so that's all plugged in. New York should be online. Yes, they are. 125-325. I'll give them a second just to set up, and then we shall say hello. That's the to the 787 we saw earlier. Yeah, look at them flying overhead. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Good evening, New York. This is WestJet 1204, descending through flights level 280 inbound to Peter. New York, New York, you're receiving WestJet 1204. It's blue. Let me jump the connection. Okay. Now we wait. In terms of descent profile, so we're bang on descent right now. Little indicator there saying we're pretty much bang on. No altitude level below, so descent profile is pretty good. Yep, that sounds good.
Radio check.
New York Center, WestJet 1204, reading you loud and clear. This is WestJet 1204, descending through flight level 250 inbound to Peter. New York Center, WestJet 1204, you're receiving. Right, we're in. Let me just recycle the frequencies again. Come on, don't have a technical issue now. This is the good bit. Ending soon. WestJet 1204, New York Center. So back to Unicom, give it a minute. Because I'm literally just, well, I've got his stream right here, so I'm literally just watching him now to
Let's try it again. Fuck you, Aurora, and fuck you.
This is a PG channel. Okay, apologies for that. Can't control what you're saying. plenty of time to resolve. Plenty of time. Just a comms error. And just squawk, what was it, 7400 was the comms issue? 7300? Yeah, he'll be online soon. Right, do you see PMDG? Yes, PMDG 7 placeholder has come up, so if you want to buy a PMDG early access, it's only $5 million, which is not a bad little price there. No, it's always a placeholder. Once it comes out, they'll have a normal price. But 777 should be quite exciting for Flight Sim. One I'm definitely going to keep a very close eye on now as I get closer to release. 7600, that's the one. Hung, thank you very much. Alright, New York is recycling. New York Center, this is WestJet 1204, you're receiving over.
WestJet 1204, New York Center, good evening. I read you loud and clear now. Squawk 1501.
Squawking 1501 for WestJet 1204. We are currently descending through flights level 210 inbound Tressa. Right, 1501. Alright, now the fun begins. And when I say fun begins, I've got one thing planned, which is gonna...
WestJet 1204, radar contact passing flight level 205, descend and maintain 8,000. Expect ILS runway 22 at LaGuardia, the altimeter 29er.
WestJet 1204, we can expect the runway 22, and initially descend down to 8,000 feet, and it'll be an altimeter of 29er. Right, okay, 23, I've changed the runway config a second, which shouldn't be a problem. We've been altimeter already, so it's at 2999 on the box, and arrival, ILS 22, which we've already got, perfect.
Traffic.
That's our TCAS going off. Why TCAS you sound? If I can't looking outside, I don't even know where the aircraft is. Traffic, that's miles away though. Moving off traffic, that's above 20 miles off. Don't see any traffic encouragement. Control. That's a cloud. It's not around me. Below me. There's no one above me. So TCAS picked someone up and I can't see him. Which is always a good start. Perhaps still listening. That's pretty much dead now then. I wish there was a way you could cancel a voice message if it's doing this. Hopefully it does it before we land, because it means I can actually land the flight down here. Let's see. We're doing a delay of 10 minutes then, just so you can force it through
This is your first officer speaking.
also, that does not interact with the voice.
We do apologize for this slight inconvenience.
hard, which is, oh no, that's the hard one, that. What else might I can do? Voice interaction, open interaction menu. Ah, okay, can't force it.
From the flight deck, this is your
Which is
first
just that message
officer
again.
speaking
But,
to you.
okay,
You'll
there is a way to
understand
pop it up.
and
That's
please
useful
feel
to know
free
now. I like that. Don't get FlightControlReplay up and running then. Desktop. I'll get it in the background so that as soon as we're low enough we can start recording the replay. I know PMDG there is like a slight lag when it runs through, so we can cycle through that without any problems. Right, let's continue on the sense. Camera for a bit. Cool. So, in terms of descent, given the altimeter already, we'll be approaching 10,000 feet soon. Stars already plugged in. It's a straight approach. Look at that. Left-hand turn at Valerie, right-hand turn at Hart, and that's just kind of worse. That is just straight onto the runway there. So, absolutely no input required from me. Aircraft will do pretty much the entire job now, right until top of the glide slope. Stick it onto the approach mode and then take it over for the last 400 feet. Quick look at the winds right now at LaGuardia. Currently reporting as well, it's 4 degrees centigrade, dew point -2, which is about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 miles visibility, so we've got a little bit of view. And it's 2608 knots, gusting 18. Okay, the wind is actually there in New York, so a bit more hands on the approach. 260 heading.
Tom Jet 854, good evening, New York Center Squawk 1502 Mo Charlie, please.
Tom Jet has forgotten their transponder.
1502.
He's talking, can't hear him. Right, back to that cloud, there we go. Very shortly into the gloomy grey skies of New York City. Yeah, I'm back, Austin. I've been back for a few weeks now. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Hope keeping alright, hope keeping well. Yeah, started streaming a couple of weeks ago. Thought I'd get back into the channel a little bit. Been too long, had enough of a break. I'm much better in work-life balance.
Before, just make sure your transponder is in Mo Charlie.
So it's only fair that I come back to channel and start streaming a bit more frequently again. There's no set schedule just yet, so there's no kind of exact when I'm going to stream, but again, things we're going to work on. I'm not that sim because I am suspended. Simple story. They won't tell you I'm suspended. They've gone for the reason. What's the exact thing? What is that reason they've given me? I won't show the email on screen, so on personal details and the people I report to. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes.
Please return to your seat as the seatbelt sign is now on.
Yeah, it's got all my details in there. These again. I'm not going to show you who's there and all that, but it's there you go. So it's user agreement 4.1.7, which is we reserve the right to terminate your accounts at any reason without at any point without any reason given. So yeah, that's on them. Yeah, not too bad myself, Chad. How are you keeping yourself? Hope you're alright, dude. Yeah, not too bad myself, dude. How's life? Not too bad, like I say. Busy at work, but got enough free time now to stream a bit more frequently. And yeah, just enjoying things now, taking it each day as it comes. couple of Christmas
Tomjet
things.
854 Heavy, I got
Coming
you
up.
now, thanks. Radar contact passing 8,000. Descend and maintain 3,000. If you think you can make it, you're cleared. ILS runway 22 approach.
Sorry about that. Big deal what it is. Yeah, cleared on approach. Make 3,000.
Yeah, as you can actually hear them talking now, the Tom Jets. It's not super quiet on their end.
Tomjet 854, roger. WestJet 1204, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000 for WestJet 1204. Once again, if you're on Twitch, do check out the Dan stream. He's the one doing the ATC right now, so if you want to see my approach from a controller point of view, that's us there, WestJet. Not too far now from New York, so I'll drop a link to his stream on the chat. Do check him out, I do recommend. Ah, I guess I just followed them. Yeah, not too long to go now, not too far away. Bring face the hand back now since it's going to be landing soon. Upstate New York now, just visible through breaks in the clouds. Alright, I'll have one last look at the approach config. So the flaps there, 14 approach to plus VRF, Volanta 144, plus 35 VRF B149 approach. That's all configured for the runway. So 10 miles marks, 2 miles marks for the approach config. Braking level 2.
WestJet 1204, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, WestJet 1204.
Tomjet 854, the LaGuardia winds 260 at 8, gusting 18, runway 22, clear to land.
Quick land message. Life is good, New York Centre. Life is good. How's you?
Good, man.
Start the replay now, so it'll be like slight freeze as a replay basically starts measuring all of the panels and facilities and everything on this aeroplane. A bit far from the runway set. The aircraft on final now can get a bit of distance, and we're not too close to the runway. We're going to start causing a traffic jam. Look, there's traffic 2 miles behind you, and we got a pause for 30 seconds as the sim catches up. So yeah, this is planned. Like I said, there's two parts. There's two stages of flight sim lag. There's planned freezing and unplanned freezing. Planned freezing's okay because you know it's going to happen. Unplanned is when you've got a problem, and when the sound cuts off, that's when you know it's game over. Alright, 6,000, right hand turn. Too long now to get a view of New York City itself, Manhattan skyscrapers to Brooklyn's more residential areas. Cheers, Dan. Thanks for the link. Mucho appreciado. And don't forget, most of his viewers being Twitch viewers, there is a Twitch stream up as well. Not anyone viewing that up at the moment. One person viewing from
WestJet
Twitch.
1204, you're 10 miles from Yeoman, cross Yeoman at or above 3000, cleared ILS, runway 22 approach.
Cross Yeoman at above 3000, and it's cleared ILS approach runway 22 left for WestJet 1204. Yeoman. It's been on the ILS approach already, which means for us it's straight like. I mean, again, look at this point on. We're 20 odd miles from LaGuardia now, and it's just straight line in. Life is good. Life is easy. Actually, a bit of panel lighting is getting a bit darker now. Back a little bit. Still need to be too massively bright, but just enough where I'm not going to go. I actually need that lighting, and above lighting is okay. So it's just the just as a forward panel lighting, we need to have a little bit bright on. And even the speed management's going to be done by the aircraft itself. I'll do the flaps of course when I require them, but until then, aircraft's going to just do everything for us. Right, oh, I could show approach mode now if I really wanted to, because the aircraft's got everything, there we go, on the localizer, slight right hand turn to get ourselves, sorry, on the glide slope, slight right hand turn to get ourselves to the localizer. And WestJet 1204 is established from 2 to the left.
WestJet 1204, roger, continue approach, traffic vacating.
Continue approach, and traffic is vacating for WestJet 1204.
Cruzeiro 8106, New York.
Right, nearly there, lads, nearly there.
Tomjet 854, welcome to New York. Any gate for you this evening?
No, yeah, I'll go for your choice.
Tomjet 854, your choice. You can taxi Bravo, then Echo, and any gate you like at Terminal Bravo.
Right, now approaching 10 miles out.
Bravo, then Echo, then
WestJet 1204, WestJet 1204, LaGuardia winds 260 at 8, gusting 18, runway 22, clear to land.
Please land, runway 22, left for WestJet 1204. Yeah, so it's runway 8 knots, gusting 18, so a little bit of a push for us to manage, but again, nothing excessive for this. .500, flaps down 5. Rising sights, get it down. Flaps 10. $15, $25, we'll go straight to 30 flaps.
Cruzeiro 8106, New York Center.
Down to AVAO, so it's a second, that should be doing that. 149. Beautiful. Right, let's do this, shall we? 1,000, we'll start up off. Stable approach, which we actually set. Deactivated my airplane. Crosswind fight, but luckily I can't adjust. A bit high there as well. Luckily I can't adjust. Don't freeze now.
30, 20, 10.
Reverse thrust set. Using the runway, I guess. 6 knots versus idle. Bit of a long run out, but I'll take that. Nice and smooth landing. It's all A-okay.
Tomjet 854, frequency change approved. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York. The local time is 3:26 p.m. and it's currently about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your
FeelThere, New York to LaGuardia scenery. It's nothing wow, but it does the job. Again, there's no freeware alternatives. I picked it up on a sale for like $5, so it's barely broke the bank, this one. Clear up. APU can start, and lights off. Next lights on.
WestJet 1204, welcome to New York. Taxi Bravo Echo, gate of your choice.
Bravo Echo and gate of choice for WestJet 1204. Right, let's now let's have a bit of fun with New York control. Oh no! Don't do that to me! Don't do that to me! New York control, WestJet 1204.
WestJet 1204.
You think you make me pay $40 for this? 40 whole bucks? Whoa! Hey!
Was it worth it?
Yes, yes it was.
Go Cats, baby.
That was good. Right, Bravo Echo, get a choice. Long story short, okay, backstory to this. So he's a Panthers fan. He's from Florida. He's a Panthers fan. Of course, he's controlling in New York. He's not a massive fan of the Rangers. He used to have a little donate to play button on his channel for the New York Rangers goal song. It used to be like $1 to play. Now it's $40 to play. So I do it for free on my own terms. Right, Bravo onto Echo. Standard choice. Beautiful. Do you have a WestJet stand? If not, I think Delta will do, because Delta are part of the WestJet for these LaGuardia flights. I believe WestJet don't actually fly this anymore. No, they got rid of. Just want to get out senior again. Yeah, no, the jet bridge is all over the place. Yeah, so WestJet don't fly this anymore. It's actually got this machine about 3 years ago, I think, and then just gave it all to Delta to fly on their partner routes. So we'll pick a standard that has a relatively working jet bridge, or we'll just pick one of that jet bridge and go stairs instead. But it's a bit broken, the GSX integration for the scenery. Hopefully there'll be an improvement to it, but we'll have to wait and see. I think I'm still on Echo as well. I must admit I haven't even looked at the ground chance anymore. I've completely given up on that. I like this taxiway though. I didn't realise I could taxi on these little bridges underneath them.
WestJet 1204, frequency change approved. Meet you at the alligator later, buddy. See ya.
Frequency change approved, and it will be a orange juice with no pulp for me, flying tomorrow in the morning. WestJet 1204, take care, have a good evening, and bye bye.
You too, buddy.
Again, Dan, absolute charm. Do recommend him. Don't forget to stick around to the very end of the stream, where we will do a quick look at the replays. And if you're on Twitch, we're going to raid him as well. So do stick around to the very end. If you want to go raid the Sky, then please do. Last time I raided was on my own because everyone left by the end of the stream, so sort of a lonely one that. But do stick around if you want to join the raid. Alright, let's stand here, we'll do. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome assalam. How are you, Nabil? Hope you're alright, dude. Hope you're doing well. That's right at the end of this one. Whoop, bit of hard braking that. More throttle, please. Sounds nice and centered. And watch, there is a jet bridge there, albeit disconnected, but it's going to be like, sorry, this jet bridge, this stand does not have a jet bridge. Please use stairs, and if you slide down, just be like, sod it, okay, I'll just use the stairs. And do. Parking brakes are set. APU bleed, flick it across. And engines can go bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LaGuardia. Local temperature right now is 36 degrees Fahrenheit, with local time right now at 5:30. We thank you for choosing WestJet. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us on board today, and we hope to see us again in the very near future. Take care, have a good evening, cabin crew, disarm doors, and wait for flight call, please. The flight call, there's a certain term they use in American flight. So when we say disarm doors or arm doors cross check, disarm doors cross check, it's like disarm doors, and it's like, I'm sure it's like await flight call or something like that. They use slightly different terminology in the States. Yeah, we're on Twitch as well, Nabil. Stream on Twitch, stream on YouTube. Do recommend checking both out. And if you're on Amazon Prime, subscribe. Yeah, do whatever you want. I'm not fussed. Ooh, got text lights there. Text lights can go. This can go down. That can come off. That can come off. And cabin, we can prepare for disembarkation. That's the boarding.
Boarding requested.
Going to be with Delta being a partner. So jet bridge move. We're going to move by stairs. Have to wait a second to find out. It might be jet bridge actually. Or it might just be nothing at all. Oh no, we got jet bridge. We got jet bridge.
The boarding started.
Some for packs while that jet bridge moves. Seatbelt sign off, and that, there we go, deboarding, perfect. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Right, welcome Greg, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Hope you're alright, mates. So look at the end of flight reports. So it's WestJet 1204, 738 from Toronto to LaGuardia. Flight time 55 minutes, which was bang on what we had prepared. Plan departure was 5 minutes behind, but we've got that pretty much to the sea on the way in. 154 passengers, 93 satisfaction, running rate at 229. A little bit heavier, but not too bad that. Got 116, slight delay on the arrival, but other than that, pretty good all round. I'll drop the flight report in chat, so if anybody wants to look at it in more detail, feel free to do so via this link here. Otherwise, we're now going to... so, PAX is done, Volanta is done, we have disconnect from IVAO. Thank you there for the service, Dan. You are, as always, a legend. Right, so once again, we have got a replay for landing. If you want to see landing, do stick around now for the next like 5 minutes or so. We'll do a couple of views, passenger side, we'll do a few externals as well. Right, so we'll do test uploads, and I think this approach config already in here. LaGuardia leads these initial climb, hold and dark. Oh, there we go, final, perfect. So yeah, we have got an approach mode that we can just jump straight into. Adjust the flaps as required for the landing, which is perfect. These are all on, these are on, that's off, that's off, that is up, I think. Yeah, that's up, down, wing lights are off. Cool, I'm happy with that. Let's load up the replay and let's check out this landing, shall we? And once it's loaded, I'll also hide my face as well, so you guys enjoy the actual landing, not just the face in the corner. Right, that's going to jump into the air now, momentarily. So start off left hand side, which is via the terminal, then we'll do right hand side, which is via Manhattan. Then do a few externals, do a runway view, and then we'll bring things to a close. Once again, if you guys are on Twitch, do stick around to the very end, as we then jump over to Dan's stream and give him a little raid. Come on, I want to do a proper raid today. I want to do a proper raid, so do stick around to the very end. Right, so shall we? Oh yeah, forget PMDG's wing collect, also a bit of a mess in the replay, but we can ignore that. Hide my face, let's have a look. Okay, in terms of the arrival, pretty straightforward. A little bit of crosswinds you have to deal with there, but nothing too excessive. Speed-wise, apparently doing 400 knots here. I can tell you now for a fact, we're not doing 400 knots. That'd be ludicrous. Reverse thrust deployment a little bit later than I would have liked, but again, wasn't the end of the world for us. Could have gone braking level 3 though. We did braking level 2. We did jump for the runway. Could have gone braking level 3 for this runway, but see, that's where we should have vacated. It's not the end of the world. Right, I'll jump up and do the replay from the right hand side. Not too far there. Right, so we give you more of your well, I'm saying Manhattan to be fair, Manhattan's right in front of us. But again, given that there are 80 knot gusts in this approach, I can't really complain about the approach too much. This is pretty darn smooth what we're doing right now. Yeah, about 100 people in landing routes, which is pretty good for this. Rudder there, get that aircraft centered, and yeah, spot on that, pretty much spot on. Can ask for a smoother landing. That's pretty good. Right, so let's do a tail view, shall we? So like I say, I had a little bit of crosswind there, I had to adjust for. So we'll go up to the tail, then we'll do landing gear, and then we'll do one final view of the front. You can see, not the most centered, but that's just us adjusting for this crosswind. Oops. Oh, I've got my control panel up there, there we go. Right, let's have a look here. There's a little jump coming up, that's just a little stutter trying to catch up again. There we go. Not too bad, a little bit of rudder, get that back on the centre line and pop it down. 221, no complaints. Alright, one last look, and it'll be from the point of touchdown, so we'll unfollow the follow cam. Head over to the side view. Bring it in. Right, as we make this final replay, one more time, I want to do a proper raid of Dan's stream. I'll drop it in the chat one more time. Actually, no, sorry, not that link, you're on my stream. Right, so go over to my stream, sorry. Go over to my stream. Stick around to the very end. I want as many people on this as possible. As many people on this as possible. So if we can hop over to my stream. Ooh, not bad that. Some small adjustments as we pass that crosswind, but overall, not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Yeah, there we have it. A WestJet 738 from Toronto Pearson to LaGuardia. I'll give you guys a minute, like I say. I've only got 2 people on the Twitch stream right now. I want as many people on the Twitch stream as I can physically get. Come on, at least 3. No, 2 we're gonna get? Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, so, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do leave a like if you did, subscribe already, thank you very much for watching. Back again soon for the stream. Try and do them this weekend, but it's going to be a very busy weekend, so we'll see how things go. Otherwise, yeah, leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. You take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon for another flight sim stream. Come on, 2 viewers. Can we get at least one more raider? Well, take care. Have a good one. Have a good night, and Friday tomorrow. See how things go. Have a good one. Bye bye.